Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to the channel. I just saw an update on the Madeleine McCann case and I wanted to share with y'all. A hidden cellar was found Wednesday at the former home of the German suspect that may have murdered Madeleine McCann, the 3-year-old British girl that disappeared in 2007. If you don't know this story, little 3-year-old Madeleine McCann was taken while she was asleep in her parents' villa while they were on vacation in Portugal. And her parents were under suspicion like forever. I mean, literally, the press and even Netflix made a story. I mean, a whole series basically accusing them pretty much of being guilty of doing something. It's really, really sad. Well, I don't know. It's just a really sad case. And there are strong feelings on one side that they were guilty forever. 13 years, by the way. 13 years. She has been missing and nobody has seen her. Now, last month, they arrested this well-known sex offender well, they didn't arrest him. I backtrack. They did not arrest him. He was actually already in custody for, guess what? For a sexual assault of a 77-year-old woman. And guess where he did this sexual assault? In the same villa, the same place that Madeleine disappeared, actually, the year before. So he's actually in jail, and he's serving a 7-year sentence, I believe, on against his. So he's just a pure piece of shit. So he's actually in custody right now. And so they did some backtracking, and they did some deep investigating, and found some interesting things. So they ended up searching last month. So they basically think that's him. They have not charged him yet, but they do believe that it is him. Now, what they did was, oh my gosh, this guy, it was just a pure piece of crap. They actually raided the place that he worked. And they don't have a body or anything like that. But they raided a place where he actually worked, and they found tons of evidence. They dug up 8,000 items, including files and hard drives, USB sticks, and they were all buried next to this dude's dead dog at the property in Germany. Now, they are not commenting. They will not answer. I've seen interviews. They were not saying whether they uncovered any images of Madeleine that were in this. But my guess, and I also have watched other few people that they've interviewed, higher up in the like FBI and stuff like that, and they've said more than likely there is probably pictures of Madeleine on this hard drive and in this pervert's plethora of whatever you want to say. So he's identified as the prime suspect. No, he's not been charged because from what I gather from interviews I've seen, they are building more information, more up. So yesterday, they actually found this. Okay, and this is so crazy. So they found this place that he used to live. They were scouring garden plot on the outskirts of Hanover in northern Germany. And this is for 3 days straight they've been doing. They used dogs. I saw backhoes. I've got pictures of that. They're pitching tents over plots, which a lot of times when they pitch tents, we know what that is. Check out the Lori Vallow case with the little kids. But they always pitch a tent, usually when there is a body. It's pretty sad. They excavated deep into the ground, and German police apparently found a cellar after digging a hole 15 meters wide into this garden. Okay, that included the chalet. Okay, so I also was reading. So they interviewed the neighbor that lived next door to this guy, the murderer, the child molester, the suspect. He's 73-year-old man now. And he owns the plot that was next to this guy who used to live there in 2007, and he had told him in 2007 that he was actually living off the grid. This He said he arrived in 2007 and left within a year. He told me that he was living off the grid and that he was not registered with the authorities. He's a registered sex offender, duh, and no one knew he was there. He never did anything. He did not plant anything. He did not try to grow anything. He just sat around and drank beer. Yeah. So they have been digging and digging and digging. And this neighbor says that even at one point that he was chatting with them, that he wanted to actually build a room with metal walls, is what he said. So then this guy just vanishes in 2008, and he's never seen again by this next door neighbor. And the plot of land was sold, and then this thing was knocked down. Basically, the shed was knocked down where he actually did sort of live there. The guy, the next door neighbor, said there was only a little kitchen in this little shed. It's pretty disgusting that he lived there. But anyways, that is what's happening in the Madeleine McCann case. I thought it was really interesting. I wanted to share that they are digging and searching for evidence. I think obviously they are going to be looking for bones, things, any kind of teeth, something. I have a feeling that he probably did keep her there somewhere. But they are moving slabs around. They have building materials. They are not playing. They seem to really think that something is definitely there on this plot of land. So this will be interesting to see. The police, the German police, are being very, very quiet about it. So any little bit of information that comes out, it's pretty important. So I'm gonna keep y'all up to date. If you want, let me know. And I'd also like to wonder what y'all think. So many people thought that the parents were guilty. I honestly did at first, but then after like a few years, like 5 or 6 years, I was finally like, I kind of don't think that. Why would they still be pushing? They were always in the public. And they were scrutinized so damn much. I really feel sorry. And then I've recently seen a picture of Madeleine's mom. And man, she did not age well. This really she aged horribly. This was bad on her, bless her heart. But thank goodness this guy is in custody. On hold. Well, he's in custody for the rape of the old lady. Thank God. He's still got term sentence on that until they have enough information. From what I understand, the German police are not going to prosecute him until they have exactly right amount, so they know they can get him. So hopefully they'll find something, and if there's any new information, then y'all holler at me about it. Definitely leave your comments below. Make sure you subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. We're right there at 700. And I'll be back with another video. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.